let's talk about the Mass Awakening 2023. It can't have escaped your attention that people are going through spiritual awakenings all over the place. Maybe you're one of them. I'm Sophia Persephone, and in this video I'm going to talk about the Mass Awakening in 2023 and why it's happening. So, why are we witnessing the start of a mass awakening? The first thing we have to understand is that Earth is a learning environment that we as souls have created. And to make it more fun and challenging, we've structured our learning experience into stories. So it is a bit like a video game where you unlock new levels and there's a story thread running through. So the Mass Awakening 2023 is the start of a new story thread, and it's leading towards mass enlightenment, and that's going to be a brand new chapter for the Earth and the human race. Now, it's something that's already been achieved in the higher dimensions. We're rolling out enlightenment one by one through the layers. So what does enlightenment mean? In the higher dimensions, it has a very specific definition. It means we recognize ourselves as souls and we understand that we're existing in a virtual environment. It's the exact opposite of old school 3D physics and materialist science. And the reason it's happening now, although of course individuals have been waking up since the dawn of time, but the reason there's a mass awakening in 2023 is that we now have the points of reference we need to gain this understanding, to become enlightened, in other words. Because huge leaps forward are being made in understanding the nature of consciousness. For example, there's the field of quantum physics, and in computing we have AI and we have virtual reality. Future developments in these types of technologies are going to lead us to a much deeper understanding of ourselves. So, what does the Mass Awakening 2023 look like? As I said, people all over the world are now on the spiritual awakening journey. In fact, 5% of the Earth's population is scheduled to wake up by the end of 2027, and it could be more if things go well. So that's at least 400 million people. And 2023 is just the start. This thing is going to accelerate rapidly. People will be having spiritual epiphanies, and they'll also be starting to question everything we've been told about how our universe and the human system works. Eventually, science and spirituality will merge completely. This is the new science, which pioneers like Bruce Lipton, Raymond Moody, and Gary E. Schwartz have been contributing to now for decades. The goal is that everyone on Earth will one day be enlightened. Our experience as human beings will be entirely different. For a start, we're going to reclaim our soul power. So that means, as an example, we'll understand that manifestation is a measurable scientific process, and we'll use it in our daily lives. It will be normal for everybody to use manifestation techniques. But the greatest benefit of global enlightenment is that we'll also reclaim our true soul natures, and in doing so we'll bring peace to the earth. Not just peace, but equality, tolerance, compassion, care for the planet. All of these things are a consequence of enlightenment, because greed, war, divisiveness, destruction, those are human qualities. They come from the physical part of ourselves. So the Mass Awakening 2023 will see people learning to overcome their physical aspect, and they're going to do this by building an integration pipe between their earthbound soul and their higher self, which is situated in the higher dimensions. That is the goal of spiritual awakening. That is the spiritual awakening process. And in some ways, it's a mechanical process. We're building a data pipe. As I said, this is just the start. End-to-end global enlightenment for the Earth in this dimension may take up to 200 years, but we have to understand it's a process. We won't suddenly be enlightened. It's a progression over time. And that means we'll start seeing the benefits of mass awakening sooner rather than later as more people commence and complete the journey. And if you're one of the 5% of people waking up now, congratulations, because you're a pioneer. The journey is long and it can be difficult at times, but the rewards at the end are magnificent. So please commit to the process and invest in yourself as a spiritual being. It's not just for you, it's for the whole human race. Subscribe to my channel for regular videos about how to navigate the spiritual awakening process and to learn how our universe really works.